Hello, everyone. Welcome to part 35 of my story. So, we're somewhere at the end of 2015, and we want a new TV for the house. And so he tells me, I'm going to go ahead and go to Walmart and pick us up one of those curved TVs. And so he leaves and he doesn't come back. And so I'm like, this is odd because normally if he's going somewhere to do something, he comes back. Well, I'm calling his phone and calling his phone. It's going straight to voicemail. And so I'm just like, well, I don't know. Maybe he probably wants to go do something. I go to sleep. Sometime early that morning at like 1 or 2 o'clock, my phone is ringing. And it's saying I have a collect call from Harris County Correctional Facility. Up the call, it's him. So I'm like, hey, what's going on? Why are you in Harris County Jail? And so he's saying, you better do something. You better get me out of here. And I'm like, okay, what I need to do to get you out? And he's like, tomorrow morning when you wake up, you need to call down to Lake Charles, talk to the people at the casino and find out what's going on because they're saying I have some kind of felony, for some kind of a marker. The next morning I get up, I get the kids ready and everything, get them off to school, and I get on the phone. I'm calling the casino. He gave me a name to access speak to a specific person. I done spoke to this person and they're like, oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, we're sorry about that. Like a year ago, we ended up sending this in to the district attorney office because at the casino they have a such thing as that's called markers. And of course I told y'all he has a major gambling problem. He had gambled for years and years and years to the people at the casino on the phone, and they've explained the situation to me. And so I automatically wait for him to call back and I'm telling him what's going on. And he's telling me, oh, I'm certain I don't owe them anything. They're lying. They're trying to get over and all this type of stuff. I said, well, that's what they told me and you're going to have to pay that. I called attorneys, bail bondsmen, everybody. I'm saying, hey, this is the situation. I just need to get him out. I have the money. I can get him out. So they're basically explaining to me that he's wanted in a whole nother jurisdiction and state. So he has to be extradited, that they couldn't help me with that. And so I get on the phone. I'm calling the district attorney over in Louisiana. And he finally calls me back like a day later. I'm introducing myself, telling him what the issue is, and telling him that it's a 40-some thousand dollar marker that he owes to the casino, but that I can come and bring that money so that we can dissolve that case. And so basically he's telling me, oh, I can't take that kind of money from you in cash, but what I can take from you is you can just bring me $10,000. And so he said, and we'll get somebody to come and pick him up, extradite him back here. I sign the paperwork so, y'all can be on y'all way and he can set up a payment plan. So I was fine with that. And so basically I end up going out maybe 3-4 days later over to Lake Charles to retrieve him once I found out that they had picked him up to extradite him. So I go over there and I come with the $10,000 in cash. Bally made it in the door. They're about to lock the doors. The security person is saying, hey, we about to close in 2 minutes. And I'm like, oh, well, y'all can't close right now because I need to speak to your prosecutor. He told me to come here and bring him $10,000. And so the guy's like, what? And so he's like, hold on one second. Who do you talk to? I gave him the information. He went to go locate this person, and the person was still in the building. So him and the secretary come out and they're talking to me, and I done put out a $10,000 stack, and they're basically like, whoa, we cannot take that in cash from you. And I'm getting confused because you told me on the phone to bring you $10,000. He's like, no, you have to get it in a check or a cashier's check. So my nerves is getting bad. I was like, where's the bank? Do y'all have like a chase around here? And he's like, oh, it's right here. So I walked out the door. The bank was closed, but the teller line was open. And I stood in line, got the cashier's check, and wrote his information on it and gave it to them. Then it went from that to, well, I really wasn't expecting you to come today, and I didn't get to do the paperwork for his release. Can you come back early in the morning and I'll have it for you? And I'm saying, sir, I cannot leave here tonight without him. Like literally, I cannot. In Louisiana, grasping for straws, basically. Don't know where I'm going, who I'm going to meet with. Met with a bondsman out there. Signed paperwork with him and everything, and he was very nice to me. He was like, just follow me over here to the jail. It shouldn't take that long, and I'm gonna go ahead and retrieve him. So we do all this. He comes out, and the first thing when he sees me, he's like, yeah, you wanted to leave me in there. I knew what you was trying to do. Why was taking you so long? And I've been calling your phone all day. Of course, I seen him calling my phone, and I didn't want to hear him saying that I better be down there. I better do this and that. So I wasn't answering the phone. Like I knew I was coming. I told you I was coming. I was going to be there. And so immediately he gets in the car. He's barking these orders at me, telling me that, I wanted him to stay in there. And I really kind of did, because once he started calling me for a couple of days, he had started annoying me. And so I took care of all that business for him. We're heading back to Houston. He's on the phone nonstop with everybody. Next thing you know, I'm looking to see on Twitter, like, what is he posting and stuff, because he keep getting on his phone. And he on Twitter posting, telling all the strippers to get ready, that he coming to the club, that he just bought a case. Like, he literally bought a case and got out of jail. And I'm kind of trying to figure out, when did you buy a case to get out of jail? Like, literally, I had to come out here and get you out. And like, I don't even think he came back in the house until sometime the next evening. So he was out there just having the best time of his life. Well, in the meantime, these phone calls are still coming in, and now people are starting to call, asking me where he's at. They need to speak to him. They've spoken to such and such down at this office and that, and the work is not being done on their case. And so I'm telling them I'm gonna relay the message. He's gonna get back with them. Well, I'm telling him all this stuff is going on. Like, they're calling, they're saying this and that. And he's like, oh, don't worry about that. I'm going to take care of those phone calls. Don't worry about it. I got it. And so